Hello YouTube! Originally I started making my videos for any of the Ryugakusei who would be coming after me. So sort of a guide, just trying to share what I could for anybody that comes after me. Well, one of the things with studying abroad is long-distance relationships. And when I looked on the internet before, really obvious advice that's not helpful at all. You know, like pretty much all of them say, oh, try to talk to them every day and as much as you can. You kind of figure you're going to do that before you even leave. You know, that's not advice. That's not going to help you at all. So, yeah, I guess I'm doing this to kind of give some suggestions. Obviously I am in a long-distance relationship. I'm married, actually. We've been married for about a year. Things are about to get tougher here pretty soon because he's in the National Guard and he's getting sent off to Kuwait, so kind of part of why we're in different countries, and there's a whole lot of things that factored into how we ended up like this. It's been tough, but I do want to say that it is doable, and you're not all of your days are miserable. You know, you can have fun days, both of you. So yeah. Okay, first suggestion: stay as busy as you possibly can. Get involved. It's really good to join any club, anything. Try things that you haven't done before, and you can even switch clubs. You don't have to stay in the same club. You know, if one sucks and is boring, then you can go on to the next one. You'll be spending less time in your room and less time feeling sorry for yourself or lonely, especially in the beginning, because it takes a little while to make friends. You know, I mean, you'll meet lots of those sort of friendly acquaintances, but you obviously won't immediately have your deepest, best friends. So yeah, if you can just kind of stay busy, travel a lot and go places and just have fun doing that. It also helps to kind of hang out with the other Ryugakusei too, because you know, they're kind of going through the same thing. They'll be in all your classes. So I think it's okay, and I'd actually advise hanging out with some of the Ryugakusei actually. 2, before you even leave, somebody has to have a plan to come visit the other person. Whether it's the person in the States who's going to come visit you in your country, or if you have money to go back to America, you want to set that money aside and do not touch it. Save it for only that, to go and visit the other person. If you both know that you're going to be together after like 2 or 3 months or something, you know, rather than saying, you know, maybe I'll see you at Christmas when there's the break, you know, if I have money or time and people don't suddenly bring up trip ideas and things like that. You know, you have to make a plan before that, because if you don't have a plan, you know, that's a big maybe, and you're both just going to feel hopeless because you don't know when the next time is that you're going to see each other. So if you have that time when you know that it's only X amount of time before you see the person, it's easier to get through, because instead of spending that time feeling lonely, you're spending that time thinking about all the fun that you're going to have when you're together again. You know, for example, in February, Justin's going to come see me, and we're going to go to Hokkaido and hang out at the Yuki Matsuri, the snow festival. So, you know, knowing that we have that set aside and we've already started making reservations and stuff, we can start planning and like looking forward to that date, rather than thinking, oh, you're not here and I don't know when I'm going to see you again. You know, it's a lot easier to get through. The thing is, don't hold yourself down to times when you're going to talk. I know some couples do this, and I've also seen this not work. And for it to go, it can kind of be the start of an argument sometimes. If you say, plan, okay, 5 p.m. my time every day, we're gonna talk. You don't want to hold yourself to a time. You want to try and speak to each other as much as possible, of course. But first of all, it's okay to go for a few days without speaking to the other person, you know, because you're both busy, you're both gonna be doing your own thing. So just don't worry about having to see each other every single day. It's okay. It's okay to have a few days apart. And yeah, don't hold yourself down to a time, because if you do that all the time, it's like you never have those free moments where somebody is like, hey, let's go to Shibuya today. You know, you won't get to do that because, oh, I have to be back at 5 o'clock. You know, you're going to miss out on those kind of fun things, you know, and then the other person gets mad because the other person didn't come, or mad that they canceled. So don't try to make it every day it has to be this. You can make plans if it's hard to set up times. You can make plans to help arrange times for you to meet. Like, that's okay, but just not a plan for every single day. Sending a gift from home is really, really nice. Or from the foreign country. If you're in America and you have your other person staying in another country, it's always good to send like food, like cookies or something. Or any sort of item that you can't get in the other country that the other person's really missing. Getting those kind of things from home are so awesome, especially around the holidays. Like, it's so funny, and even things that are written in English, like, that's so rare. I mean, I love Japanese, but when I get a package of food, like even if it's like tuna helper or something, and all the directions are in English, and I can just make it without having to like translate everything. It's nice. It's nice. I guess that's about all I have right now. I'm not gonna lie, I went through some tough times. I mean, part of it is that I'm married, so that's a little bit farther along than dating. Not to say that you can't be close when you're dating, but I kind of just before Christmas, I really hibernated and shut down and stayed in my room and was really, really depressed, and yeah. But really, I mean, the best way to get out of that is just go out with friends. Chances are there are going to be other people from your university studying abroad. Just, if you want to try and avoid each other so you speak the language, you know, it's okay to just go out to eat one night, you know, and sometimes you kind of need that. So, yeah, just try and go out with people, or your friends from that country too. And, you know, don't, by all means, that's the time when you should not be staying in your room, because you're just going to spend all that time thinking about how lonely you are. So don't do that. I hope that helps you, and I guess I'll keep you posted on how all that goes. It's hard now because with studying abroad, I knew that we could see, we saved up money, and I got scholarships and things so that we could see each other every 2 months. But when he goes to Kuwait, that's going to be 6 months to a year where I can't see him at all, and I think that's going to be really tough. But it's always doable. I mean, just remember how much you care about the person and why you care about the person. But don't spend all your time having a pity party about how you're not together. You know, remember why you're apart. You know, if you're in another country, that's a really great opportunity for you, so don't waste that. Or if the person you like went to a different country, you know, be happy for them that they're having that opportunity. That's a really big thing for them. So support them. And don't be mad that they left. You know, be understanding, and, you know, that time will fly by. So don't worry, you'll get through it. Okay, I won't keep babbling. Bye. Now, I know you